Hello and welcome to a very special edition of Lord Fenton Gaming. I'm your host, Lord Fenton. In this very special video, we're going to go ahead and do Lord Fenton Gaming's 2025 year in review. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more games I play like this. Do not forget to hit the notification bell to be updated and much more. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and go over all the games I played and made either videos, shorts, or even both. So let's go ahead and get going. And the first game on the list is Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. Oh, by the way, say goodbye to the dude we just defeated just now. The first game I want to talk about is Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake. Well, I decided to finish it this year. It was well worth it. I will admit, I said again, like last year, it was really fun. The bosses I really enjoyed. The additions were wonderful as well, too. As for post-game, yeah, the first part of post-game was very easy. However, the second part of post-game was a very nice challenge. And I did love the both bosses for each part of the post-game as well, too. So, I'm playing at this time Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake. And hopefully they do more of this remake series with 4, 5, and 6. I know they're doing a re-image of 7. So here's to those 3 I just said there for the next part of the remake version. Now, next up we're going to go ahead and talk about is, of course, King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. Now, before we do that, say bye-bye to King Hydra. Yep, he is dead. The next game on the list I do want to talk about is, you guessed it, King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. It's one of my early PC games I played as a kid, and it was really fun back in the day. I decided to play for the channel this year because I felt like it's a great idea to do so. Oh, there was so much good stuff in it. The well part I really loved. The Ogre House, I liked the raid. The graveyard section, and more. And here's the best part I love as well. This was related to Clash of the Titans, the 1981 edition, where Perseus sends Boo Boo to Owl to steal the eye from these 3 witches try to eat me. Well, guess what? I stole the eye. So they're probably going to go ahead and say, give us back the eye. We must have it. See, it says, give us back our eye. There you go. And the next game I'm going to play in the series is most likely King's Quest V down the line between content. Hopefully I can get 5 and 6 done. Now, next up is Neverwinter Nights 2 Complete, the OG edition. The next game I want to talk about is, of course, Neverwinter Nights 2 Complete. Yes, the original edition. We'll talk about the enhanced edition in a bit. So, as you see, I was doing builds and guides for it. Eventually, I did stop, of course, doing the multi-class ones. Eventually down the line with the enhanced edition, I will definitely do is, of course, more of those pure class builds like I did with the first game. It was so fun over the years making builds with this version of the game, and I'll probably say is if some people don't like the enhanced edition, then you could probably get on Good Old Games, because if I remember right, that is free, the OG version of it. So we'll go ahead and talk about the enhanced edition later on in the video, but next up is Assassin's Creed Shadows. I am going ahead and talk about the latest game in the Assassin's Creed series, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I had fun with both characters, the Shinobi and the Samurai. Well, especially the Samurai because I was tearing things up. The Shinobi was fun too, playing the old school styles of Assassin's Creed. I had so much fun pointing out guides for everybody, so that's why I help them out as well. And also many of the crossover events and the actual events was a blast as well too. I'm going to probably say a tie is between Dead by Daylight and Attack on Titan. Both of those were great events, and hopefully they do more of those in the future. I'm hoping also for another DLC, so I get to do that for giggles and fun too. Also help people out as well. Now, next up the bed is Untitled Goose Game. I've decided to start a new trend, which is, of course, when animals attack, trolling humans, or causing trouble with the humans. Like, for example, this Untitled Goose Game where the goose was like stealing stuff for giggles. Oh man, that guy has a nice key. I'm screw the key. I'm going to go ahead and try and mess with him. Oh, look at that. He hurt his hand. That was very fun. So the next game I'm going to go ahead and talk about is Baldur's Gate 3, patch 8 this time. Now, I normally do not come back to a game unless I'm going to do builds and or something new happened. Well, patch 8 happened, and it has some good subclasses. I had a blast making some new builds out of it. I will definitely say Larian Studios did a wonderful job keeping the game alive post-game launch, and it was wonderful helping people out on what new classes they should take advantage of, also abuse as well too. So, is there going to be any more Larian Studio games? Yes, as soon as they release a game, I'll make a walkthrough series like I did with Baldur's Gate 3 when it was originally out. And, of course, make a few builds if they have it, plus any new player guides or anything else. I'll probably make some shorts as well, too. Now, next up the bat is a classic from my childhood again. It's called Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun. This classic brought me back some good childhood memories. Yes, it is Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun for the Sega Genesis. Now, a few years back when I did the Fairy Tale Adventure for the Sega Genesis with my old wires before they went bye-bye, I decided to promise people I would make Dungeons & Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun walkthrough. Now, with the new wires I got last year, well, I kept that promise. Not only I had the walkthrough, I also have the new player guide and a few shorts. Yes, I made a few shorts. The overhead view, also the 3D view. And let me tell you, it was all fun making it. Plus, it was fun killing the enemies again, just for everybody to see and abuse. So, should I play more Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, or any other classics in the future via the console ones? Yes, I will. Now, next up, I'm going to go ahead and talk about another classic, Worlds of Ultima, The Savage Empire. The next game I want to talk about is Worlds of Ultima, The Savage Empire. I usually promise once a year I do as an Ultima game. Instead, I do 2 this year because I want to connect them both together. Let me tell you, Worlds of Ultima, The Savage Empire is the best of the 2 I did this year. It was really fun. Combat was great. I did enjoy how magic works, even though one character was allowed to cast the spells. And also, it brought me back to the old Ultima 6 engine. And no karma at all. That means I could do some treasure hunting. It was totally worth it. Now, the best part is it's free on Good Old Games, so if you ever want to play it for your PC, definitely go ahead and do so. Now, next up is a little bit different. I decided to make shorts out of. It's called Little Kitty, Big City. In my theme of when animals attack, when animals cause trouble, or when animals cause chaos, I decided to do another game called Little Kitty, Big City. Yes, I did this in short form. It was a total blast to play. I did this off of my Xbox PC Game Pass. Let me tell you, it was totally worth playing. Definitely you want to get as well. Very fun, very easy to play. Also, it's you get to put hats on the cats if you want to. And also do stuff like this. Like, for example, getting rid of these cell phones. Yeah, that was a total blast doing that. Well, it was only for this year since I actually did beat the game. I didn't want to spoil the ending, so I did it up to a point, then stop. So next on the list I'm going to go ahead and do is RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. Oh, by the way, say goodbye to this phone. When I thought I was out of old Detroit in the RoboCop world, it brought me back in thanks to developers who did RoboCop Rogue City. And they released this year's RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. Let me tell you, that was a total blast to play. I love the story, I love the new characters, I love the weapons, even playing a certain character from the movie, which I'm not spoiling. You have to check out that short. Overall, it was really fun. It was also fun doing that again. Yeah, that dude deserved getting hit right there. So, if they ever do a third game in the RoboCop Rogue City series, would I do it? Absolutely. And if they ever do Judge Dredd, these developers, even the Sylvester Stallone or the Carl Urban one, oh yes I am. I might even do the Terminator one. I heard the one they did before RoboCop Rogue City was good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the next game. It was dear to my heart, and I'm gonna say it's Neverwinter Nights 1 Enhanced Edition. This next game has been dear to my heart ever since I went real serious with the channel. Neverwinter Nights 1. I did a few guides, plenty of builds, then I started to do the walkthroughs. From the original campaign, the 2 official expansions, then after that the Diamond Edition expansions, or I should say DLC or modules, then the premium content, after that the Beamdog premium content, and finally Doom of Icewind Dale. I had a great time through the years making videos to help people, to entertain people, and much, much more. I will definitely miss this series. It's been dear to my heart ever since I said before, beginning of being serious for the channel. So, is there will be any more Neverwinter Nights 1 videos? Well, when the Doom of Icewind Dale sequel is out, I'll definitely do that in between Neverwinter Night 2 campaigns. So here is to Neverwinter Nights 1. Thank you for the years. You've been great. And next year, I promise you, I will finish up the pure builds for Neverwinter Nights 1. Now, next up on the list is Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams. The next game on the list is Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams. Now, normally I would do 1 Ultima game per year. This year, however, I decided to do 2 because I want to tie the adventure games together. And believe me, both of them were fun. I prefer the first one over the second one, but still, I really enjoy exploring Mars and had a good time taking out weird and strange creatures, also saving humans in dreams and defeating the main enemy in the game. So here is to Ultimate Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams. And one more thing, one of the best part of the game is finding unlimited oxum. That's the blue rocks. I'm going to go ahead and talk about next is Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. When I did heard during the summer that Dungeons & Dragons Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition was coming out, I decided to get it. And from there that day, I decided also to upgrade from, of course, the OG edition to the Enhanced Edition to do some builds. And now I'm doing the campaign. This year I start off with the original campaign. I will still be doing that and more. I'm having a blast so far. I'm also enjoying crafting too. Yes, Neverwinter Nights 2 has some of the best crafting there is in the game, possibly all of video games. So hopefully I make some more builds. Hopefully I do some more campaigns, and of course get that crafting guy out there next year. Now, next up on the list is Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil Elise Chronicles. Let's go ahead and talk about the latest in the short series, Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil Elise Chronicles. I decided to do something very different this time. I decided to do 2 kinds of shorts. One was the Entice, so this way you all get to see in short form on what kind of human foes does have what. So for example, I Entice a white mage, they have some nice stuff. And then of course the other one is of course playing my monk, or I say more like ninja brawler, and decide to one-shot certain named foes. I will still be doing that until I run out of foes to one-shot or one-round kill, and of course run out of foes to Entice. So here's to Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil Elise Chronicles. Now let's go ahead and talk about the last and final game, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake.
Lay down your sword. Resist us not.
Last but not least is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake. Oh yes, I'm back in Dragon Quest 1 and now in Dragon Quest 2. After I saw that ending in Dragon Quest 3, I was like, whoa! You know who I saw or heard the name of it. I decided to get this game for the channel. And let me tell you right now, both games so far totally worth it. I love the new additions in Dragon Quest 1. I can't wait to see even more additions in Dragon Quest 2 in the HD 2D remake. As I said before, I want down the line 4, 5, and 6 in the HD 2D remake format. So I will still be playing 2 next year until I beat it. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and talk about what's up for Lord Fenton Gaming in 2026. So what is coming up in 2026 for Lord Fenton Gaming? I'll still finishing up on Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake with Dragon Quest 2 I'm currently playing. After that, it'll be Dragon Quest 7 Reimage. That might be a little bit late thanks to Dragon Quest 2 HD 2D Remake. Again, they added some good stuff. I will still be doing builds, especially for Neverwinter Night 1. I have a few pure builds left to do before moving on to Neverwinter Nights 2 for the pure builds for that game. Now, I will still be doing the Ultimate game, and that Ultimate game is Ultimate Underworld 1. Yes, that'll be a challenge piece. I'm up for the challenge. I'm also doing King's Quest 5. If I have time, I'll do 6. Any of the other classics, either OG or remade into a different image, or the same image just upgrade or so with better quality of life, I'll do that as well too. I'll do some new games. If there's any more Assassin's Creed Shadows DLC, I'll also do more guides as well too. I might toss a few more Don't Panic guides down the road and more. As for shorts, oh yes, I'm still doing them. I'm just finishing up Final Fantasy Tactics. Then I'll most likely will jump on to Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. Might throw in some crafting ones. Wait, I'll probably throw in a bunch of them. Eleni, I want to show off her armor on how to make that, at least in short form. Well, I will definitely say 2025 has been a great year for me. Thanks to each and every one of you. Without you all, I would not be here at all. This is it from my special of Lord Fenton Gaming 2025 year in review. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition content like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Have a great day or night, and do enjoy the killings.